Okay, so we have a couple of matches that we have to go over for top 32 of TSdL season special. This match we have Dark Knight versus cusmith. Actually, I believe this is top 64 match, but it was skipped because I couldn't get the person put the game down. But let's see here. So Dark Knight, he looks like he's going rush. He can do either tank push or rush, but this is more towards rush box here. A lot of long legs and AoEs, and the one that really stands out is Akka. So he just has one tank, which is Juggler, and using Akka as mobility. I think most rushers actually use Estelle, but in this case, he's not using Estelle, just Akka. cusmith, one thing that does stand out to me is Clotaire, which is not too common, I would say. So both players using Clotaire. Sometimes you end up using him as a single target and just try to kill the tank, or most of the time you want to AoE if you're more AoE oriented box. But he's not too bad because burns there. There's an Empire buff which is very strong. So, and other than that, yeah, it looks pretty standard to me. They're just, I see Arian Rod and Rain, but I think if you're gonna put both, I think it's better to put in some kind of mythical buff here. I mean, Rain doesn't have anybody that can buff him here, so yeah, I mean, something like Rosalia I don't think fits in too well. It is single target and most of your units are, it's pretty much AoE, so yeah, I mean, could be good here though, because you can just ban out Juggler. You don't have to worry about any tanks. On this map though, Dark Knight does have an advantage. It is a rush map as a player 1, and he does have a rush box. So Rosensiol ban makes sense. He does run some debuffs here. Also, not just debuffs, Rosensiol is a very good healer when it comes to AoE. So in this case, I would just pick up something like Juggler, because most of this is AoE. Only thing that's not AoE is Jessica and Elwyn. You might have to get one of them through, or you could ban them out. In this case, he banned out Ares, which is okay, because Ares on this map is pretty much a nightmare, right? Picks up Hilda though. That's interesting. For Dark Knight, he's just busy getting rid of all the heals. Juggler, obviously, because it's very good against AoE. And one more Dispel healer, which is Liana. Florentia is not going to do too well against debuffs. Clotaire second pick. This is a strange ban though. I understand Burn can be annoying here, but Jessica, T-Jess is definitely not a threat here, because you first pick Hilda, right? The reason you first pick Hilda is so that you don't have to worry about units like Elwyn or T-Jess in the earlier stage of the ban picks, but he banned both of them. So that's a little bit strange to me. Now Dark Knight can pick up any of the like real threatening AoE unit of his choice here. Okay, Florentia, because all his healers are banned. Elwyn and Ares, long legs, since he doesn't have any tank. Okay, good pick so far. Now banning out 2 debuffs, which is pretty good. Yeah, I mean, probably the best bans here. Bozo, his leg is pretty short. There's Akka though, and he's flying, so I don't think he's gonna have trouble reaching. And Leonhardt, as long as you ban out something like T-Jess, he can safely go in. Anyway. TJ's pick is pretty good here. Because TJ's pick is pretty good here. You can snipe down whatever he's trying to rush with, except for Himiko. So it's not too bad. Probably his best pick here. Yeah, probably his best pick here. Also the teleport, which is always nice. You can position better. On this map though, it's kind of hard. We'll see. Bozo, you can safely go in. Most likely you can tank TJ's. But she does have Twilight, so with enough stacks she should be able to kill. With her 3C. Okay, just banning out the rest. But giving act again. Burn. So something you could do is pick up something like Arian Rod. She's gonna get faction buff. You do have a choice of using Strengthen or Mass Attack from Florentia. And just give it to her so she doesn't get silenced or attacked down. And if somebody goes into AoE, she can counteract and potentially kill at least one of the units, right? Like something like Himiko, pretty squishy. I think that would have been pretty good with the Arian pickup here. Because obviously Dark Knight is rushing and you can your picks are very reactive right now. Arian's gonna help. But Burn though. Burn isn't too bad. His mobility is pretty good. He also has stun against rush like this. So if he picks up something like Liana gives Gospel to Himiko, she can safely go in without getting stunned by Burn. Let's see if that's what he does. I have a feeling he's gonna pick up Florentia though. And he can still pick up Arian, cusmith. Yeah, he's gonna pick up Florentia, so if Himiko comes in, he can't stun Himiko, which is pretty nice with Burn pick here. And Arian, I think, is the right pick. Reen is not too good when it comes to getting rushed. Yeah, so in the end, I don't think cusmith's picks are not too bad against this. Okay. Faction buff. Interesting. I think something like Seal is going to be more effective. And in this case, cusmith didn't bring Mass Attack, which is going to protect you from silence and also strengthen. So yeah, I mean, just because you have faction buff doesn't mean you can't bring strengthen. I think strengthen is going to be really strong here, especially if you have a unit like Arian Rod. It's going to guarantee that you're not going to get silenced here. So Dark Knight's goal here is to land all of his AoEs at once. Wild Power right away. Moving up. Moving up can be dangerous. If you don't move up, you can buy at least one more turn, which could be beneficial to you. Because next turn Bozo's not going to be in range if Hilda was right here, right? So even if these two units are in range, the Himiko and Clotaire next turn, you know for sure that Bozo's not going to be in range. So if Dark Knight comes in next turn, you can deal with one less AoE, which is going to be very helpful. Since you moved up, you're very much guaranteed to hit all 3 AoEs next turn. And he's gonna act again. Just because he can't reach this turn too. Himiko Can hit 2. Not gonna do too much. Clotaire. Not gonna do too much either, unless cusmith decides to move up. He might even be baited to use Act again this turn. We'll see. He's actually going in. Sub Zelda. This I think is.
Why didn't Dark Knight put his Clotaire closer?
What do you mean?
Like in Himiko's spot, for example.
I don't think it matters too much.
If he does that, he can reach in front of the pillar, right?
Yeah, you can. This is pretty good spot because it's up.
This is a lot better than being on top of the one square up, because it's a 3-line AOE. And cover the bottom tiles.
Yeah, that's true. But if you also do that, Himiko's pretty much not gonna hit anything this turn. I don't know if.
Did he really expect to go in turn 1?
Yeah, I mean, going in turn 1 is kind of pushing it, right? I understand if this was sealed. If this was sealed, then you can kind of try to gamble and put silence on all the important units. Because right now...
Was that a Breeze Bozo?
No, this is a Wild Power Bozo.
A Wild Power, okay.
Yeah, because if he goes in right now, it only hits 2.
It's a little awkward going right now.
Yeah, it's super awkward. And
Himiko doesn't really get the full reach, and the Clotaire doesn't get the full reach either.
Yeah, he's also gonna lose turn prior. But in this case, what he's trying to do, I think, is use AoE this turn, so that Bozo can AoE again next turn. Because he's assuming that nobody can kill Bozo, which is 1 hit.
cusmith does have Act again on his side, so I don't see why not that the Bozo can get killed this turn.
Well, if Bozo AoEs, I guess she can use 3C and Act again and try to kill Bozo that way.
And the burn should be able to kill Bozo pretty easily, I would think.
Not after getting debuffed, right?
You think so? The demons aren't that bad when they're debuffed.
Yeah, that's true. Because they get the extra tech if you upgraded it.
Especially if you 3C after that, on 3C and then attack with burn. I think that's pretty much dead Bozo. Sorcerers without their full max HP are really, really squishy.
They are. But I mean, look at that defense though. That's like the tankiest Bozo I've ever seen.
Yeah, but that's defense before not being burn overed.
Yeah, that's true. But still, I mean, I think it's hard to kill one shot after getting damage and debuff, but we'll see.
You would need to get like heal blocked and a bunch of attack downs. That seems a little bit.
I mean, which can happen though, right?
But even if that does happen, you can like still snipe with TSdL, I suppose.
Either way, these 3 units are safe right now, but cusmith decides to push with this Arian, which is very strange.
Yeah, no, it feels like this. I feel like it can get killed now. Arian's dead. Feels like.
Well, Arian's dead for sure.
I mean, this.
If Clotaire just. Oh, it's a magic.
Does he have a melee skill?
You choose.
I've only seen him do his line AoE, so I haven't seen him.
So 3C, you can choose either the.
So it's like air slash or a dark breath.
Right. You can choose.
Okay, so that's a dead Aaron for sure. That seems really, really bad.
And he's actually using
very awkward timing.
He was afraid his Arian was gonna die. So
I feel like Arian is dead anyway, if he really wants to.
And I assume he's gonna Act again burn here. Which
Act again burn doesn't really do much.
Right now it doesn't.
He can't reach anything at all.
Yeah, right now it doesn't.
Bozo can just single target, and then Clotaire can also single target and be out of range of the burn. And then you give back turn priority as well. But he can teleport with TSdL.
He can. So there is Act again. I'm just surprised Dark Knight decided to go on turn 1. He can definitely play a lot safer. But this also helps. This pretty much guarantees that this burn's not gonna one-shot.
Oh, and that silence is pretty big too. That silence is pretty big.
Oh, on this area rod? Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess Aaron can still single target.
Yeah,
and then
single
AoE.
target and the AoE if he
But
takes
there's no
enough
more
damage.
attack buff on it. He got dispelled or something? He got stolen by
Yeah,
Himiko,
stolen
maybe?
by Himiko, yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of a sad Aaron.
There's no way. Damage down and attack down, right? But you could combo, you could hit,
Yeah,
and the
combo
area...
is definitely dead.
Yeah, she can kill after with 3C. Oh, he has sword. Okay, he's got sword dance instead. This is not too bad for next turn. Because her HP is low, heal blocked. Also heal blocked, I think.
The heal block doesn't really matter because they have no way of healing, you know?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he has Florentia actually. But he didn't bring 3C.
I feel like Florentia, the turn to start using a heal is kind of weak.
I think he forgot to switch, to be honest. This is from Guild Wars.
Yeah, 3C is very nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Feels that way.
I think he forgot to switch. So in this case, he's gonna AoE. Looks like. Yeah, he's lining up taking it with these two, which is not gonna kill though.
It's gonna do a lot of damage. That bird should be almost dead.
It's actually dead. Yeah.
It's effective against infantry, right?
I don't know. Fire it usually is, right?
Yeah, if it looks like red, it's probably effective against infantry. But yeah.
That's a lot of damage though. It's almost 8k.
It's a mage hit and also the fixed damage. Yeah, I think it's super effective.
Yeah. Because it's red. Yeah, because it's red.
Yeah, that's 1200. Yeah, that's a lot. And then like a 3k burn fixed as well on the hero. Yeah, that's super dead.
So I think TGS here could kill Bozo. Maybe though. The MDF is pretty high. You might be able to.
You might be able to.
Yeah, I mean,
be able to.
Yeah, because your int is decently high. You could kill, I think.
What about killing like
No, there's no point of killing Clotaire because he uses spell.
Clotaire uses his thing. Does he have any active skills?
No,
afterwards?
he doesn't. If he uses 2 act against, he doesn't have anything.
So these are 2 act agains and 1 3C. The pillar thing, Wajing.
Yeah, pretty much it. He's out of juice now.
He's out of juice for like 5 turns.
For a few turns.
Like 3 or 4 turns, probably.
He's gonna kill Clotaire though.
That's kind of awkward. Weird.
Yeah. I don't.
Maybe he didn't feel confident in killing the Bozo. I would have probably gone for it though.
Yeah, I would have gone for it because 3C does do a lot of damage. I mean, it's pretty strong.
Yeah.
It's not like your.
I think it's a very good chance to kill. I think it's a very good chance to kill.
Your int is not too low.
Yeah, the int gets boosted by like 1.2 or something, right? From 3C. So and then times 1.5, it seems like a reasonable kill.
I mean, I guess killing Clotaire could be good, just because Clotaire cannot kill Arian Rod next turn. Because I think it's pretty much dead. But I think even auto attack could kill from Bozo.
Earthquake would probably kill the Torrentia, right?
Earthquake?
Well,
in this case, if you're gonna Earthquake, you're gonna Earthquake here, right? Hit these two, I think.
Well, if you can kill the healer, that seems... Yeah, the Earthquake would definitely kill that.
I will go for here, though. If anything. Auto might not be safe from Bozo. Because he did lose the Sorcerer's tech. Yeah, so he's just gonna Earthquake here.
Okay.
But this is kind of troublesome, right? Arion can... Because this 1 turn silence. He can still 3C. 3C and...
He has to attack something that's... Can you like attack Himiko and then activate 3 again? Or
there's no point though, right? Oh, she might actually die from fixed damage. I think she's dead from fixed damage.
Oh, well, Clotaire is dead, so the fixed damage is not as big anymore.
Yeah, it's not as
Because
big.
dead units have basic stats or something. It's probably like 1k fixed damage, right? 1k and
probably
maybe
like 2k. It is risky.
I don't think the fixed damage will kill. There's only one instance of fixed damage.
Because
It's
with
like 1k multiplied by maybe 1.2 or something like that.
he did clock 3C before, so I guess he's just gonna choose to heal. Oh, and it actually deletes Himiko, which is pretty nice.
Good. Oh wow, triple clock, double clock. That's pretty good. That's pretty sad. Pretty sad damage. Doesn't she have a decent attack power?
Who?
Ayaka.
Yes, she does.
But he brought no single target skill.
But you have to remember, he has a 3C buff, which is 25% damage decrease, and there's sorcerers. So it's just not gonna do too much.
So this Ayaka is not using Twilight Star. Okay, that's kind of sad then.
Kata's saying the Aryan would have died, but I don't think that's the case, right?
I don't feel like that's the case because the wolves get absorbed by the zealots and the what are they, exorcists, and then the body by Ayaka won't kill the
Ayaka cannot kill Aryan Rod for sure.
I feel like that won't happen, and that's a 15% reduction, right, with the talent? Maybe 20%.
Well, Kata's talking about. Okay, so if you look here, it's 1700 and 1450.
No, I thought when you're dead, it only takes a base attack, which is like 500 plus 400 or something.
Yeah, it's only base. It's like
so that's like 1000.
It's pre-deploy. It's pre-deploy stats.
Without the equipment, though, right?
Yeah, well, I think with equipment. So pre-deploy screen. Well, I mean, you're not gonna get the equipment boost, so you're not gonna get the green stats. You're gonna get the white stats.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. So it's gonna be like probably like 1,000.
Sure? Because if that was the case, then Wyler would still heal for like 5k, right? But he usually heals like 3 or 4k when he's dead.
Well, you're not getting any of the healing bonus, right? You're not getting like the staff and accessory healing
like
bonus.
10%, but you get the.
It's like 30%, right? You're not getting that, and then also it's into like 1,000. Yeah, you do get around there, right? You do get around like 5k heal. So it should be green. I mean, it should be white stats.
Yeah, I'm familiar with it, but I always thought that it was just the actual base without any other gear and stuff. But we can probably see if after Aryan moves if she survives. But yeah, this Ayaka is pretty sad. Had no Twilight Star and no single target skill.
And
yeah, I'm not familiar with the rush strategy for Ayaka, but I feel like her having a attack skill is pretty good. Because she can actually deal a decent amount of damage.
Yeah, I mean, if you bring the attack skill, then you gotta get rid of something, right? You can't have act again if you're gonna attack skill, because you're most likely gonna use wild power. Because if you don't bring the self act again, you're not gonna get the wolf right away. So you have to sacrifice
that's only
something.
4C, right? That's only 4 costs. A 3C and then the. No. You replace one of the 2Cs with Javelin or something.
Yeah, you have to replace. So either you're not gonna have act again, which allows you to have wolf on the first turn, so you could use wild power, turn 1 when you're rushing, or you cannot bring the act again skill on Akka. Right.
But act again skill I don't feel is too useful though.
It could
I feel like having one single target is very good.
Because when you're rushing, your units are gonna die, so you're gonna have the wolf. It does help when you're rushing, but okay, so it's 2400, right? Let's say, what's the fixed? So fixed damage taken 20%. And it's gonna be like 2000 int plus attack. Right? It's gonna be close. I don't think it's a guaranteed kill.
You will find out when Aaron moves. She just take the fixed damage. She should be living.
Yeah, she should be living. Because it's pre-deploy stats. I don't think you're gonna have both int and attack at over 1000. So. And this is pretty sad.
Yeah, but if that was Javelin Twilight Star, that would have killed.
So.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
I think he just. Usually Dark Knight is pretty patient, so I'm not sure why he rushed in like that on turn 1.
He did pull it a little fast.
So, this is kind of weird. He conceded for some reason, and there's like 3 games. Okay, so this is game 2. Cusmith is up 1. Let's see. So Rosenband, same thing.
So this should be the first game, I feel like, because Dark Knight would have not chosen to go second, I would think.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So this is probably the first game.
No, the second game. The second game, for sure.
It's weird that Dark Knight would choose to go second then.
Yeah, it is.
Rusher is like going first.
Yeah, but if you look at his box, he's not rushing anymore, right? He took out Akka.
Yeah.
He's going tank push right now, so yes, it's not rush anymore. That's why.
Okay, but regardless, even if you're not rushing or rushing, I feel like going first is just better in general.
Depends. It's just act against are scary when you're up against player 2. It was obviously scary back in like season 1, season 2, but now there are 2 act against healers, so it's a little bit more scary. So if you fail to ban them, it could get really dangerous. Because I mean, pretty much you're guaranteed to give at least 1 act again healer these days, because people normally ban Rosenband first, and your choice is either Floor or Liana, right?
Yeah, it depends if you first pick healer, which has been
popular
these days.
Which is very popular when you're running 3 tank and 3 healers.
Yeah. But as an Omega Low player, I always want to start first.
Yeah, because if you like assassinating, going first is pretty good because you can set up at the end of the turn. And if your opponent doesn't have act again, you can set up your assassin to assassinate on beginning of the next turn. Or
it's hard to predict breezes as well. Breezes really change the outlook of the ranges.
Yeah, and it also works with something like Illustrial. You could, if you limit their mobility, and if your opponent makes a mistake, you could potentially get 2 kills that way if you're player 1. So player 1 does have its advantages. It's just player 2 does as well. Okay.
So cusmith picks not really a healer.
Yeah, he didn't. He didn't pick any healers.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a little bit rough.
It is. There are 5.
A bunch of AOE.
There's 5 debuffers. 6 if you include burn, right?
Well, right now you don't even need a debuff. You can just AOE. Like burn sword dance should do like half HP for a lot of units.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he didn't choose Mario or something like that.
Mario, I'm guessing Mario and Juggler's gonna get banned. That's what I would ban if I just.
That's what I would do as well.
So,
just ban out the healers. Okay, good.
Yeah. So
and then pick one powerful DPS. Maybe like a Bozo burn.
Good. Yeah. Burn, Reen, Kruger's okay as well.
You can even do Himiko as well.
Oh, he picks out a healer. Okay. It's okay because he has plenty of DPS left here, so it doesn't really matter. He can at least pick up 2. He bans out Ares. Ares is also a very big threat here because there's no healer, and TJ's probably vulnerable. Okay, so he's going pretty much single target against Hilda.
Yeah, that's a little weird. Good thing that Rosalia does have chivalry, so she can sort of heal herself after she's taking a bunch of damage.
Yeah, and also has immunity, which I don't think he's gonna use it preemptively, but it could. It's an option that you can do.
And the sword tiles do also heal you after battle, so
Yeah.
that might be something to think about.
It's just very dangerous team here.
Yeah,
you have
Hilda is
zero
very strong against single target.
So
there's
yeah,
only a few units that actually can knock her out.
yeah. Bozo pick is very good when you're pretty much just safe from everything and you just want to nuke. Kruger would be very good at initiating. Bozo's definitely better when it comes to carrying the game.
Dark Knight did ban Elwyn though. That's a little bit weird. Usually as a Hilda pick, I just ignore Elwyn for the most part.
Well, it's because if you choose to just go in out of guard range, there are less units that can counter kill you. Which he already has Rosalia though, so maybe banning something like Arion could be better because she could do something tricky.
Aaron's pretty weak against Rosen. I would have probably just banned maybe like Burn, because Burn can actually try to kill you tank as well.
Burn is okay, yeah. Burn is okay as well. Well, the thing is, Arion could just dispel off the healing from Rosen, so there's no heal after the first AoE. And again, if you just give like strength into Arion, she could counter pretty hard. He's gonna pick up Burn.
Yeah, but I would have banned Burn there instead of the Elwyn. I feel like he's very ignorable if your Hilda has block panic.
Well, I mean, I think the mindset was he pretty much a single target. So if he rushes all his units, like Elwyn go in, Rosalia go in, maybe you dispel off the card, so Rosalia can follow up.
Yeah,
and
but
T-Just can also follow up.
You can just play around that by just sticking close by.
Yeah, and you could.
Hilda has a lot of buffs. Hilda has a lot of buffs, especially with Rosen. She has a lot of buffs on her, so it's not even guaranteed that it would even happen. Maybe
yeah, it's
like
not.
50 at best.
It's not a guarantee, but yeah, it's gonna be like 50%. Which, and the whole point of ban pick is getting rid of all the threats. So it's not bad, right?
His Himiko pick is very awkward too. It does damage though, which is a lot better than what she would usually do against Hilda. But maybe I would have picked up like a Rain or something.
Rain is better if you're tank pushing. Himiko better if you're just gonna go in and just initiate.
Oh, the awkward thing about this Himiko is that the Burn's there as well. The Burn can bash her
that's
for free.
right. Yep. You can definitely
actually, she can't do that because Rosen's there.
Yep. Gonna have the Rosen, so stun's not gonna work.
So that isn't that bad.
Yeah.
But that is an interesting interaction. You have Rosen to counter the Burn stun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and cusmith might just bring the shield bash and just forget about Rosen, because that's pretty easy to forget about.
Yeah, I mean it could be good. I mean, there's basically no dispel, so if Himiko lands one good AoE, then it's pretty much GG. The only thing is that right now you can spread out, but if you combine it with something like Dila here, it's gonna be very hard for cusmith to even spread out because Dila can just snipe one of them. It'll be 1-for-1 most likely, but he's gonna pick up Liana. Okay.
Also, picking up this Himiko here is let's say you pick up this Rian, and now your opponent has to. I would rather have Rian, Bozel, and Liana in this trio combination versus the Himiko. That's 3 AoEs that are deadly, instead of one deadly AoE, maybe another deadly AoE, and a really rather lackluster AoE.
I mean, it's okay. Dark Knight pretty much has a guaranteed win comp if you just go middle, unless somehow Hilda dies, right? But these two can carry. There should be enough healing and enough. There's basically Bozo can't do anything against Rosa.
Okay, and so what's a soldier pick for Dark Knight? Because that's gonna be very important. Normally I would just bring Brawl Infantry, because Rosalia can't really do much against that. I would think.
I think.
Yeah, Royal Cavalry. Yeah.
I think he's forced to pick up this because of TSdL. because if you don't pick up Molders, TJS can just get free hits and can kill pretty much a guaranteed kill on this Zelda.
You think Hilda gets killed? Because I feel like Molders are not much bulkier than.
No, it's not the bulkiness. It's the risk. If you had Thorn, you just lost TJS for nothing.
I feel like if you thorn him and then you AoE him once, he's dead anyway.
Also, the cusmith actually brought Freezing Strike, which
is super effective against the double Lancer combination.
No, because you're gonna go Cav on Hilda for sure, because your opponent has burn, right? So this is not very good. Right.
The thing is that he's gonna get rushed first turn, so he might not even have an option to set up the faction buff and set up the guard. And that's very fatal against single target. You need your faction buff up.
I don't think
especially against Hilda.
I don't think he can be careless like that, because there's Himiko. Himiko can just go in and just debuff all of them if you push in too close like that. Right.
Is that Himiko boots?
No. You get 4.
I thought the range is a little bigger than usual.
The robots get 4 move. Yeah. Oh, nice.
Oh, that's pretty good. Can he reach anybody though? Let's see.
Yep. So
it perfectly reaches.
There is also an act again, which not gonna be helpful this turn at least. But you can try to double AoE this turn, and I think that's pretty much GG if there is no spread. So as long as you remove Hilda the right position, you can act again.
Yeah. But usually I like putting Liana in the front. I'm not sure why people put it in the back so often. I put it in the front very often because it makes your opponent have to be more careful about act again turn ones.
Yeah. If you want to try to make plays, then putting in your act again front.
Putting in the back is like a World Arena play.
Yeah, unless it's like Florentia, you do have 4 range, so it's okay to have that healer a little bit behind. But Liana, you have to be super close if you want to act again. Oh, he's not gonna go in.
Set up.
Which is fine. And just because... Well, he didn't have to use guard yet. If you're not gonna go in, Liana doesn't have to go in act again range. But he might act again this turn, looks like.
Yeah, he might just heal it out.
Okay, just
it's not that bad either.
Molders...
This Himiko's gonna get hit? This Himiko's gonna get... Oh, it is a guarded, never mind.
I think this might kill though. I think this might kill.
I think it's gonna kill. Rosalia is really strong.
Yeah, she's really strong. These soldiers are not very good physical, and she doesn't have faction buff right now, so I think it is actually going to kill. Yeah. I'll be surprised if it doesn't.
No, I would not be.
Oh, it doesn't.
Oh, barely.
Wonder why it didn't kill them. Surprisingly tanky. And that defense without faction buff is decently high. And looking at the HP...
Just turn off the animations and go into the battle again.
Yeah.
Because you can see if blue star is active, if that's a blue star one or not.
Yeah, I'm surprised that doesn't kill.
That's not blue star, right?
But I mean, attack is really high though. It was like over 2k.
Does she gain 15% attack when she's entering battle or something?
Yeah, she gets...
Yeah, so that's not blue star. If that was blue star, that...
Yeah, it's 20% when you're entering battle. Surprising though.
Yeah, I thought that would kill pretty hard, because... Yeah. Rosalia as a single target is quite strong.
I assume this is... No, this is not even Overlord's bat. I just wonder what kind of accessory this is.
You can check if it's Shin Guard. Just by entering the battle again. 872.
Yeah, maybe it's Shinbar. Because this... No,
Not
it's
getting guard.
not.
That's a very low HP for a.
Yeah, if
Blood
this
pact.
is Blood Pact, that defense is really high and the HP is really low. So
Yeah,
I don't think this is Blood Pact, but it's not
It's not a blood pact.
it's not attack accessory because the attack is kind of low. I do wonder what it is. I mean, it kind of looks like Blood Pact here, but I just don't. I just can't think of anything else.
Yeah, my blood pack's like 19. 19K.
Yeah,
a lot of people's blood packs are 19K.
Yeah, most.
So this is.
It's safe
does not
to
look like Blood
assume. It's safe to assume most Hilda's gonna be 19K. Really good ones, maybe 20K. Like Trino.
Yeah, I'm still very surprised that did not kill.
Yeah, I'm very surprised. Just didn't make sense why it didn't kill. Yeah, I don't know, because look at that defense. That defense is really low. Soldiers are also gonna get, because I mean, soldiers and Rosario, they have 2000, over 2000 attack. So.
Actually, does the Hilda have the melee guard thing? The 1C melee? Maybe that's. Oh, he doesn't have that.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Because I'll understand if that mattered. Because that like negates your attack accessory, your attack weapon.
If she did have it, you would see it because her defense would increase because of the extra attack.
Wow, the Hilda lived without even doing that.
Yep.
That's quite something.
Oh, he's just gonna go in. Just ram in. Attack the Hilda again.
This should kill.
It should.
Not full HP.
Yeah, it should. It's
no
just.
Will be there.
And at this point, probably the best move. And he probably wishes that Burn is not so far back. Because your opponent has Tenyo and Bozal, and also she can go in anytime. So just going in, turn 1, and just rushing in. That naturally spreads out your team too. So it becomes very awkward for your opponent if they just go AoE. So this is not too bad.
I feel like it might have been just better for Hilda to just faction buff. Is that what it killed the soldiers? And Rosalia has no more single target attack, so it's gonna be really, really weak.
Yeah.
And if the 3C cannot kill a full HP one, then I doubt a normal attack can kill a 80% Hilda.
Yeah, I don't think it will either. But also, I don't think it really matters at this point. Heal or just stand or faction buff, I don't think it matters. Because either way, I don't think she can kill.
And I do notice the Rosen doesn't have bishops, which would be definitely better here, because you have 2 healers. But that doesn't really matter too much in the end, I suppose.
Yeah, it doesn't matter too much. Shrine is okay. Oh, she's actually gonna step back now. I think if you were gonna step back, personally, I think I would have moved like here, spread out your whole team. Going here, I don't think it's too good. Interesting move though. It was like 3. Yeah, it's like a. Not too sure. Not too sure why he had to do that.
I'm not even sure why he moved it. You don't even need to move it, because you have the protection from the 3C from TSdL. And Burn's not doing anything this turn, so might as well move it.
You don't have to move it because she's protected from Shiv, so it's not like she's gonna get any damage. So you definitely don't have to move it right now.
Yeah, don't move it right now. Move like the Burn or the Hilda or something like else.
Bait out the plays on this side.
Yeah, maybe Dark Knight just AoEs for no reason, and it's a waste of AoE on the Rosalia. Yeah, perhaps.
And he could make a mistake of moving up too close, and Bozal can reach. And Burn in this case not gonna do anything, so might as well move Burn.
Yeah, maybe he's a little bit scared of the Burn getting AoE though.
But if Burn comes here and he ignores these two, I think that's also okay. Because if Bozo comes here to AoE 3 units, Rosalia cannot reach this turn, but can position to kill this Bozo next turn. You can also... Oh, there's no sleep. Instead, there's Dark Reaper. Interesting.
But sleep is pretty useless against...
Rosen, yeah. That's right.
That's understandable.
So, yeah, Sight
brought
is good.
the Reaper.
Sight is good, yeah. Not gonna act again.
Gospels instead of double AoEing. That's kind of interesting. I would have just set up a double Bozo AoE.
Well, he's moving one by one for better AoE for Dark Knight right now. And I think at this point you have like no option but to move up with that Bozo. But I think Act Against...
I feel like it was a mistake.
Yeah, I think Act Against probably better though.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Sleep instead of an AoE. Interesting.
That is interesting.
Not sure that's... It should be fine regardless, because this Bozo's not doing much. The AoE is going to do 0, and no debuffs. Should be fine.
Yeah, it basically doesn't do anything, yeah. That doesn't do anything.
Did nothing.
Yeah, did nothing. And this is 5 man. Yeah. I think funny thing is if the Rosalia kill actually worked out, I think cusmith definitely has a chance. Because you can easily pick these two off later eventually. There is a burn. You spread out and you can definitely win. It's just
yeah, you can definitely win. It still might be a little tough if they act again, but it's definitely a lot better chance than what I think. Yeah. I'm still very surprised that Rosalia didn't not kill though.
Yeah, I'm very surprised. I understand if it was like failings, but the soldiers are pretty weak. But this is definitely over. And then the last match. So 1-1.
Great. And same boxes as last game?
Yeah. But he is... cusmith chose to go player 2 this time.
Maybe these games are just out of order.
No, it's in order. It's in order.
Is it order?
Yeah.
I don't understand the mentality to go second. I really don't.
Well, I mean,
but maybe people have gotten more success doing that.
Player 2's not bad. Player 2 is pretty good. Getting the chance to go last is usually better to set things up, especially when you have Act Again. It can be really good.
Maybe for like an AoE team, it might be better, but for a single target team, it definitely is better to go for player 1.
I think it just depends on your playstyle, that's for sure. So again, he's not gonna have any healers, but no, this is different. Okay, Dark Knight actually banned TSdL first this game because it was a Hilda ban, looks like, and he knew he's gonna have to pick up Juggler, so he banned out TSdL. This is also okay. Because up against, if you really want to ban out Rosen, since it's a 2-tank box, most likely the opponent's gonna pick up a tank and you can ban Rosen and Liana or something here.
But you can just do the reverse though. You can just ban Rosen first and then ban TSdL and Liana. I feel like it's just safer to ban
it's
Rosen.
Pretty much, it's kind of like a mind game. If you know your opponent's gonna pick up a tank, you do that. Sometimes they don't. It's a little bit of mind game for sure.
But I feel like it gives cusmith the option to, for example, first pick Rosen and then just ban the 2 mages like TSdL and Deedlit, and then maybe you're fine with that. Maybe.
Yeah. Do you
and
like?
2 tanks are. Huh?
Do you like Omega pick here? It's not the best map for Omega.
This map's fine for Omega.
I mean,
It's fine.
especially up against Hilda, and this map kind of hard to get through. Personally, I don't think it's too good of a map.
The targets for this box for Omega, you can kill the Bozo. You probably can't kill the Clotaire. I think Clotaire usually has pretty decent skill, I think, right? Maybe that's the infantry version.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure, but
yeah,
he does have.
Kill Ares.
Unless you can 3 times, he does the Guardian Infantry, so it's gonna be really tough for Omega. That's for sure. If you have enough skill, and Ares, all the flyers have high skill. I'm not sure if with the Knowing Strike can actually exceed 2 times if you build skill.
You can 2x kill them with like elves and stuff like that. You can definitely do that, but you're probably gonna get AoE'd before that even happens.
Right.
So you really can't target Ares too effectively. You can kill Bozo, you can kill Leon, you can kill Rosalia sometimes, depends if they have skill or not. Usually you can't kill Burn.
Right.
You can sometimes kill Mario. A lot of Marios have just 159 skill, so that's definitely an option. I'm not sure why he banned the Florentia that fast though. I feel like there's more important targets to ban as a Omega Low player. Like I'd rather ban the Rian or the Ares, because those two is gonna be tough to kill, and Rian might just one-shot your Omega Low.
Well, I mean, it kind of makes sense though, right? Because when you're a juggler player, these two are pretty top of the priority for most players, banning TSdL and L1, because juggler is pretty vulnerable.
Not Florentia.
Florentia in this case because he wanted to make sure he doesn't give Florentia under Hilda buff.
Yeah, but Florentia usually is dead to Omega Low as well, if you can get in range.
Yeah. I mean, again, it comes down to this map though, because you can pretty much only go through the middle path. So if you kind of block, it's hard to dodge. I mean, easy to dodge as a Florentia, right? So he's not really thinking about killing Florentia. He just wants to get rid of the act again factor.
I feel like it's better to just ban out the things that are tough to beat when you get act again, rather than just banning the act again.
Interesting pick though, Ares.
I think Ares is very good against Omega Low. You have to put your dog and Omega Low in such a way that Wind Whisper always hits both, and that's not always the case. Especially if you're very adventurous with your Omega Low, it can be quite hard. And on this map, it feels like you're more in a Congo line rather than a square formation. So I feel like Ares is quite good pick here. You can definitely kill the Omega Low in most cases. There are some Omega Lows that can be pretty tanky, because assassins have pretty decent bulk in general.
Well, one good thing about assassins is that they usually have last rights. That's probably the best thing that helps with their survivability.
Yeah, but last rights with all these skill enchants usually makes your HP like 9.5k, something very, very low. So Ares still kills that regardless if there's last rights or not. But you can definitely build a bulky Omega Low and still have 3C skill enough to kill most things.
Yeah, if it crits, most likely that, because as an assassin, you're not gonna build like the crit reduction at all. Probably.
Yeah.
You're gonna focus on crit and the crit damage plus, and skill most likely.
But you can build your Omega Low to have like 11k HP if you really wanted to. You can just ignore the 5% attack on your armor and your headpiece, and just go for 10 to 15% HP and defense, and you can live Ares. And your 3x should still kill anybody that you can 3x. It's definitely an option, but I think most Omega Low players have relatively low HP on their Omega Lows. Okay, so now he bans Rosalia and Leon. These two are units you can potentially kill with Omega Low, so that doesn't make much sense to me as a Omega Low player. Why you ban these two when they're potentially targets?
It makes sense to me because they both are gonna outrange Omega here, because on this map Leon is pretty good with the Mech Knights, right? It's very good actually. You get to ignore up to 4 terrains and Rosalia obviously has a pretty good range, and he's scared to give long-range single-target units. Because, I mean, you've seen how cusmith plays. He's pretty much a single-target player. He's trying to kill that juggler ASAP, so he doesn't want to give too much. Because this area is for sure single-target, I think. And he just doesn't want to give combos.
It could be.
Yeah.
But I think just going AoE areas is fine here as well.
Yeah, it's definitely fine. It's just that I think the type of player he is, I think he's gonna go for a single target. Especially if he gave something like Elwyn, Rosalia, and Leon. He does pick up T-Jess. Interesting.
It's a good combo with Omegalo. Yeah, it could be a good combo, but this Ares around is very, very painful for your teleport shenanigans. You have much less flexibility to teleport in offensively with this Ares around.
Yeah, teleport's always nice. Yeah, teleport's always nice, and she does do some healing as well. It could be dangerous because there's basically no healer on this side as well. So if Reen comes in, I think Reen's a pretty good pick because he's gonna be safe.
Yeah, Reen's safe against Omegalo. He can just he can have basically as much range as he wants because he can just move forward without any threat. Just tank behind and Reen in front, and he has a very good range, and especially the choke point on this map.
Yeah, so you kind of have to decide whether you want protection from debuffs or pick up someone like Reen. Because you could pick up Rosencio, and basically pretty much all of the picks from Dark Knight's side gets nullified, right? Because they're all debuffs and also AoE. And Rosencio is very good against Ares as well. He can choose to do that and just go with whatever he gets left. But Reen is a good carry, especially against that team, because it's there's no ways to dispel, and one Reen AoE is basically gonna end the game, I think.
Yeah, if you Reen AoE, you get Ares can follow up single target and kill as well. So in a sense, Reen sort of acts like a Leon or a Rosalia that does not. That doesn't really care about the damage you do. You just need to chip away against Lacerates, and the Ares can finish off the rest.
Yeah,
so it's very similar, but you have no threat. Your Megalo cannot kill the Reen. So I feel like banning the Rosalia and Leon is not as good as just banning the Reen up front.
Right. And for Q-Smith, I think Rosencio is a good pick here.
Rosencio is good. I think Liana's good too.
Rosencio really better because there's so many debuffs here. And Ares, right? And Rosencio just better at debuffs. But he goes for burn. That is a surprising pick. So I think the reasoning is he wanted protection from Omega. But at the same time, you're leaving your team vulnerable here. I think if you pick up Rosencio, you're going to get at least one good unit. Even Juggler is okay too, because you have Reen, Juggler, Burn. Mario's fine as well.
Yeah, I feel like Burn's one of the lower priorities.
Yeah, I think Rosencio's the best pick for sure. Okay, you can still pick up Rosencio, which I would do for sure.
He picks up Burn as well.
Okay. Ends up Ares and Kruger. Yeah, I mean, I would be surprised if he didn't pick that up.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense if you're picking Rosen to just leave Himiko and Reen alone.
And for the last pick, Bozo is vulnerable. You have to be super careful how you position. Bozo is a better carry though. Mario's just better against this team because you can push dog, you can try to snipe somebody.
You can assassinate as well.
Yeah.
And most Marios should have some sort of skill on them.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of skill, and it's very easy to just avoid the 3x from Omegalo.
He does pick up Mario, so that's fine.
Let's see the skill on cusmith units. Okay, he brings Templar Knights, the Templar Redeemers. which is in
Okay.
a sense like a revive.
Yeah. So
The issue is that
Mhm.
you can still just die to Shinobi, but Hilda is around, so there will be crits on the first
right.
initiation, I suppose.
Unless you break the crit thing, you're safe.
Yeah, but is this a like 5-star Mario? Because I remember most Marios are 159 skill.
Mm,
This is not max star.
yeah, this 5 stars. This 5 stars.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, the skill is a little bit low.
Yeah. That skill is also low on that burn. He's still dead as well.
How bulky is that burn? Is it like a well built defensive burn or just balls of offensive?
It's kind of in the middle. HP is good, but defense is, if it's like a defensive one, the defense isn't. It looks like it's more offensive because the 1200 attack is pretty high before faction buff.
Yeah, it's not full moon either because it would have been higher.
It's not full moon.
So it's probably a breeze one.
Yeah, I feel like defense should be higher though because this is not Apex Blitz either. But I think he's using something like Shin Guard, possibly.
Yeah, most of the burners are using Shin Guards these days. It's solid. Brings faction buff on dog.
I think the reasoning is he wants to strengthen Omega, and still have faction buff for herself. But I still wouldn't have moved Juggler first for sure.
It's a huge it's a very valuable slot.
Yeah, it's valuable slot. So faction buff is okay, I think. Faction buff is okay, it's just that I wouldn't have moved Juggler first because you decided to bring faction buff for Tejas, but Tejas eats up buffs really quick because most likely you're gonna act again this turn. So if you're gonna bring faction buff for Tejas, you might as well make it last.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
It's kind of a waste. Yeah. But did that Ares bring a single target?
No, AoE.
AoE, okay.
Yeah.
Also, this Omega should bring bandits or dark elves. Shinobi is really bad against Hilda. It's not marginally worse than bandits, but bandits are better theoretically.
Right.
If you can't crit, then might as well just have slightly more attack. And dark elves are pretty good on this map because there's so much terrain.
Yeah, he doesn't really have a unit that's gonna go in and break the crit either. He does at Bernhardt, so he could initiate with Bernhardt, but it looks like it's an AoE, so it's not like he's gonna punch first. So it's gonna be very hard to break the crit thing.
I think the Omega also brought 2 movement skills, right?
He should have, I think. Yep, he did. He did.
That's kind of awkward.
Well, I mean,
I'm not sure what you're trying to kill with.
You can kill these two for sure. Even Burn, he didn't know, but he gained 3 times here.
I don't think you're gonna kill Burn with
even 3 times.
I don't think so.
Okay.
You have no crit access, which is the biggest downfall.
Yeah, and also with Miracle, pretty much guaranteed.
Yeah. Oh, and this is huge.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. I don't think you can one-shot this.
Also, this Omega was brought up in the front as well. So now Ares can just singularly AoE the Omega and kill it, probably. 10k HP is not bad.
No, I don't think it can kill it. 10k is really high with rights. And then on the second hit, it's gonna heal, so I don't think so. I wouldn't be confident to go for that. It's 10k HP, which is decently high.
My Omega has died
he is gonna go in. Not the best time to go in too, because wonder why I decided to go in now, because Tejas can just counter kill you, right? Oh, he's going for Tejas.
Okay, that's interesting. This Tejas is kind of not too bulky either.
Yeah, it's not. It's Twilight, so it should kill if you crit. Should be easy kill actually. No, he's gonna go for Omega. Oh, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Yeah, that looks pretty dead.
Omega just dies to Ares. For the
Oh
most
no,
part.
no, he's not
20%. Wow.
close though. Close though.
That's pretty unlucky. That's for like maybe 100 HP or something.
Yeah, maybe less.
He
Yeah.
also got teleported to the here what you want to do is you don't want the defense style. You just AoE in front of him. It's AoE in front of him, so Omega
Oh,
guarantees
right.
teleport
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
And then I think that would have killed.
Yeah, you're right.
So that's a little bit of a misstep there.
Right.
Yeah, because the defense tile doesn't really matter too much, I would think.
It does when it comes to 1%. When it comes to 1%, it matters. Yeah.
Yeah. You just want to kill the unit you want to kill.
Still though, so if he had angels here, TJS cannot even kill this Ares.
Yeah, I would have brought angels if you're bringing AoE. There's no reason to bring steel wings. They're not that much better offensively than angels.
Oh, good point. So
more bulky.
So if you go here, you're under a burn aura, so you're not gonna kill either. So it was fine.
Okay.
Fine. Yeah. But
oh yeah. Okay, yeah, the burn aura is 3 range now.
Yep. Close though. The second one crit.
Don't think so.
It did. That's what I mean though. The fixed damage usually does pretty good. It's just
I feel like that's a weak crit though. That's a really weak crit. I think the soldiers got crit or something like that.
Maybe that's also possible.
Yeah, but that's pretty unfortunate. Here, I'm not even sure if you even need to kill the Omega, either.
Right now, you don't. Especially, I think I would have waited at least one more turn, or I would have just went for. TJS is not really a big threat. Omega is definitely a bigger threat. Yeah, it kind of sucks though. Kind of sucks to get a kill.
Yeah, pretty unfortunate.
Yeah, with angels, he will live here too, which is at least gonna waste a turn on that side.
Yeah, the angel is definitely a better choice in general. A lot of AoE Ares should bring angels if there's any magic user.
Yep.
Yeah, but regardless, this is a pretty bad timing on the Ares. Definitely move burn first. At least make your opponent first turn kill the Ares instead of getting a free attack last turn. It's still not over yet though.
This is fine. This is fine, right? Because you have Rosen.
Oh, this Rosen might be dead.
1, 2. Yeah, it's in range. Can you kill though? I don't think you can kill. I mean, that HP looks pretty low. I don't think so.
It is. I think it's a 3x though. I think it kills.
Maybe.
I've killed a lot weaker units with higher defense in time trials with half dead Omega.
And also this is a waste of Mario. I would save for now. That one chance that you have that you can act again and ignore guard is very useful. Yeah. If once you get rid of that, you don't even have the ability to heal, and she's pretty much not as useful.
You don't really care if the Himiko's there or not, anyway.
Because she really can't do anything.
He takes some fixed damage too.
This is a free. This is a free giveaway. Free giveaway.
It doesn't even push back to the dog. It pretty much does nothing. And you can't act again either. So right away.
And you're not using the skill that actually makes you walk back. So it's a free giveaway. Yeah.
Yeah.
confident he can kill without the attack buff? Or it keeps the attack buff.
That's a 3x.
Yep.
And you don't even need strength buff for that.
And the thing about Redeemer, it just gets dispelled or disabled by burn aura.
Is that considered a debuff?
Yeah. It's considered debuff.
Huh. Okay.
Yep.
No, but that was definitely a throwaway. There was nothing that Mario could do. There. But yeah, you did fail to kill the Omega from that, so that's pretty sad.
Yeah, that's.
I wonder how strong the Ares was, because I think most Ares can kill Omega pretty easily.
It looked decently strong to me.
Yeah, you have to check the stats for that. But are you in the same server as cusmith?
Nope. He's in Cellular Lake. But the next game is it's pizza. It's this one. Oh wait, he didn't even put it up. Oh, it's a Meows card. Okay. So this is
on my server. Cusmith's using a full moon, 485 green Ares.
Okay.
So not the strongest.
Yeah, not the strongest. Also,
Yeah,
full moon. I think does a little more than breeze, but definitely not magic. Yeah, magic does the most damage.
Yeah, magic would have killed. Maybe having like 500 attack would definitely killed. Just you missed by 1 HP. 1% HP, so
yeah, 1%.
Can definitely be a little bit stronger for the Ares.
Yeah, even little more attack on Ares, which I think is reasonable because you said it's like 480 something.
Yeah, 485.
Yeah, because Ares is okay to just go all in on attack because he's pretty much a suicide unit.
Yeah.
So
the Ares is pretty bulky. It's a plus 3600 green HP.
Yeah, that's really bulky.
Yeah. Mine's like plus 2500 or something.
Yeah, mine just exploded earlier by another Ares, which was pretty sad.
So that's more of a not the greatest build of Ares, but yeah. Unfortunately, could not kill that Omega out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, this game with another Omega player with a demon, a lot of demon units.
Yeah, a lot of demon units. 1, 2, 3.
Box.
So it's very uncommon to see Lickers and Bozo Demon, but I think it's most of like rush players to like using Demon. This is pretty rushy, right? There's Imelda and Iris. It kind of gives it away, and it's very heavy dark focused. It's like dark mythical. I'm surprised Gizaroff is not here. I think Gizaroff is a good fit
for Pizza's box.
For Meow's box.
It is there. It's on the bottom left.
Oh, there is. Okay, sorry. Yeah, there's So yeah, mythical and dark, pretty much.
Mythical dark.
Which is good. Pizza he does use albedo, which is interesting. And yeah, this is pretty much like a stall box. Very passive, I would say. All of his units. There's Lickers, there's Reen.
It's a AoE. It's a pretty standard meta box, except using land use, using like a albedo.
Yeah, this is one of the more common standard. Yeah, there's a lot of debuffs and it's pretty passive. Yeah.
Okay.
Even
ban dog. I think that's reasonable. You have AoE box. And your opponent doesn't have Rosen to ban, so you can definitely ban the dog there.
Yeah, it's fine. Dog is definitely big. Pretty much Albedo's useless against Thatsmapizza. It's pretty much all AoE, so dead pickup, really. I think it's a lot better for Meow to just ban out the long range like Elwyn and Elwyn Ares or Elwyn and like TSdL or something like that, and then just pick up. No, I mean, you can leave either Elwyn or Ares because you could just pick up Odious, right? That way you have faction buff. Also have. You don't really need a tank against this team, right?
Yeah, you don't, but then you have to change your first ban as well. You don't ban the Rosa and you ban
Yeah, you gotta ban
someone else.
Yeah, you gotta ban either like
Like
the
Elwyn.
Elwyn or TSdL. Elwyn is
Mhm.
could be okay if you're gonna pick up Odious. You can kind of delay him, and you do have okay units against Elwyn, right? Because you can bring Lancer troops on a lot of these. There is a Lancer unit. Gizarov is okay. Himiko's safe. Yeah, I mean, I think he's fine without any tank here. I think Albedo pick is a waste for Meowsensei.
Albedo can live against Elwyn though.
Yeah,
It's
of course,
it's
of
not the
course.
worst.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not gonna go that route, yeah. It's just that I think he's fine tankless. It helps him out a little bit more because you get to pick up a faction buffer and you get to pick more DPS. Whereas Albedo is pretty much just sitting there, not doing much.
Okay, so here I would second pick Omega. It's I think it's very easy pick. Don't ban the healers. You don't need to ban the healers. Just ban the stuff that Omega can't kill, and it should be an easy game from there. I would think. Like here, I would probably ban. You could ban the Elwyn if you don't have a blood pact on your Albedo.
Mm-hmm.
I would ban the Ares and ban the Rian, and I think the rest of the box doesn't really do too much. Burn doesn't do that great against 1v1 versus Albedo. TSdL dies, Licorice dies, Boto dies, Kroger dies, and Odious eventually dies. So yeah, I think it's a very easy game if he just picks up Omega here, bans the Elwyn, bans the Rian and the Ares.
Yeah,
That is an easy win.
on this map, Omega is pretty good. You can bring fish.
Yeah, the fishes are really strong too. You don't even need a crit as the fish to do a lot of damage, which is the nice thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
I don't really agree
interesting.
with that, but yeah.
that's-
He's running a lot of demons though. He's running Demon Licorice, Demon Gizarov, Demon Bozo. I'm surprised he does not ban out like Licorice instead, because Licorice is gonna like almost one shot your, not almost one shot, but I guess like do at least like 70% of the HP
Yeah.
on these units.
Well, Pizza probably doesn't know. He'll find out during the game, I suppose.
But
Unless you study your
regardless.
opponent.
yeah, but regardless,
Oh,
you
he
banned
does
out
pick
2
up Licorice,
healers.
though. Yeah.
You ban out 2 healers. Your opponent's probably gonna pick a healer. What's
Yep.
next healer, which is
Yep,
Licorice, which
Licorice,
is usually
yep.
a holy unit.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's not very, not very good in that case.
Well, I
would've-
guess he just wanted to get rid of the healers. But second pick Licorice is a super strange. But I saw a similar box. So in this case, she also works as a faction buffer because you have so many
Yeah, yeah.
dark units that you want to pick
definitely do
up. Yeah, he's trying to pick up either Licorice or
Yeah.
Bozo.
Licorice does a lot of things. She can faction buff, she can heal,
Mhm.
and she can debuff AOE. Especially when she gets her unique, she'll do that a lot better.
This
But
is
here's
this
the,
is good
it's
though.
good.
This
Yeah,
is
this is
good.
good.
This is very
It's
good.
basically the reverse roll. Like for example, let's you pick Omega second, then your opponent bans 2 healers, then you pick up Licorice as the last healer. It's pretty much the same order, but just a little bit executed differently.
Yeah, so this is fine. She's
Yeah.
gonna buff if he doesn't pick up Bozo. So
Mhm.
this is pretty good, which he does. He bans out 2D buffers, also the faction buff for Dark, so she's gonna faction buff. So she's gonna faction buff Albedo and Omega here.
Okay.
Kruger.
Picking Kruger here is kind of awkward too, because it's sort of a free kill for Meowsensei.
Yeah, it is. It
Um,
is.
It's not a free kill if Kruger is demon and 6 stars. But
Kruger
this is a mage
can
one.
be built pretty tanky, but if you get 3 times, you're pretty much dead, especially with fish, right? So
Yeah.
one thing that helps is you can debuff Omega, so it's gonna most likely gonna have attack down and damage down. That's gonna help. You can potentially have shield, But if he 3 times, it's most likely dead.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter if you what matters is the passive block and silence for Omega.
Right.
And mobility debuff, I guess. But yeah, this is really good for Meowsensei. There's 2 units that are vulnerable to Omega. He has a faction buff for it, and he has a healer. Now he can go freestyle, whatever he likes.
I guess he's gonna pick up Bozo just for the faction buff here.
But Pizza should have picked up the Ares instead of the Kroger. Ares would
have been
the Omega.
Actually, Ares would have been really good against this team. Yeah.
Yeah,
But if he picked Ares,
Omega.
I think Odious was gonna get picked. So if he was gonna pick up Ares, should have just banned Odious. Because if there's Odious, Omega can reach Ares before Ares can reach them.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely
he could.
Yeah. Definitely want to ban Odious if you're gonna go Ares.
Yeah. Even was a very good pick. I would definitely pick that over the rest.
Banning Odious now is interesting.
Doesn't really do much. Maybe he doesn't want to get pushed back too much in case he gets stalled out. But
Well,
I think he has to worry about the Omega.
It does help though. It does help against because Kruger's flying, Licorice is also flying, right? So it does help to ban TJS. Okay. And pretty much L1 pick here. Yeah.
Yeah, but here, I would not have banned. I wouldn't have banned like Hilda. You don't need to ban. Actually, I guess banning Hilda is good for Himiko. But I feel like the game plan here is just to use Omega to assassinate everybody.
Yeah,
So
pretty
Hilda
much.
doesn't really prevent you from doing that.
If Omega wasn't here, they're both playing dangerous games. It's just that Meowsensei definitely has an advantage here because of Omega.
Yeah, I'm assuming this Albedo's blood pact. Otherwise, he would have banned Elwyn sooner. You want to check that?
I mean,
that's definitely blood pact. Yeah.
99% will use blood pack for sure. They use Thorns, basically like the same thing as Hilda. It's just that she tanks better. So someone like TJS doesn't you don't want to hit Albedo.
He's using a very good skill set as well. Using the
shield bash
heavy shield is this a block, so there's more RNG there. The shield bash I don't think you need, but
it's not bad.
There isn't much else to use, so
yeah, so
that's fine.
This is straight up support here. Healing and mass resist, also fashion buff.
Yeah, pretty good licorice.
And in this case, he's bringing mass heal instead of 3C. Okay.
He wants the range that we can provide. Okay.
So
you want to check the skills for Pizza's team?
Skills for Pizza's team. Yeah. Dead. Yeah. Sad.
Yeah, super dead.
Dead. Yeah, they're all 3 times.
The TJS can trade though. Because Omega did not bring.
Yeah.
Omega brought 2 movement skills, which is really good against no skill team, but that's not the. I feel I would have just bought the 3C because using 3C you can kill TJS without her counter killing you.
Yeah, most likely going to be a trade when you're 3 times.
But I suppose you can just kill everybody first and then kill TJS last as a trade. In that case, you're still gonna win, but definitely limit your options.
So I assume this is gonna go on Omega. Oh, interesting.
It doesn't really do much on Omega. It really doesn't. Your 3Cs.
In this case, it doesn't. Anyway. Yeah, but still. It's just spreading out for Himiko. Or even on area is fine too.
Okay.
Is he range upside?
He's gonna kill the licorice. No, it's not even in range. So why is he doing this?
Is he gonna attack Juggler? It's not even Knowing Strike though.
It's not gonna kill.
He's going for it though.
Oh, okay.
It is fish, right? It is fish with
It
King's
is
Crown.
fish, but
It is
maybe
fish with King's
that
Crown.
dog is not very bulky then. Did he get King's Crowned by the Himiko?
Yeah, it was King's Crown. It is fish.
Is it King's Crown? Not even King's Crown.
It's not the worst struggler. That defense is pretty high without faction buff, and HP is okay. Like a really good ones would be like 1600 or 16,000.
But regardless, that's a risk. That's a risk because
if you don't
dog
crit,
if dog can prevent the. I think he has like a 40% crit down, up to 41% from the AB and the I think the heart bond.
Mm-hmm.
So you can just like have a 50% chance to crit, and then you just don't crit and you lose.
Yeah, it is risky.
So I would not have taken that risk since this game seems very overwhelmingly. Yeah, but it did work out in the end, I suppose.
Yeah, we did see somebody like Sarada failing to kill Juggler, and then just because it didn't crit.
No crit.
Yeah, and POs too. And they quit the game because of that, some of them. So it is a risk. Even for someone like 100% crit.
Yeah. Dog is very risky to crit against. Because he has innate 40 to 41%.
But if it does work out, he loses nothing, and it's pretty GG.
This is going to be a relatively quick game. Unless the Licorice gets silenced for some reason.
He does get a nice 5-man here, though.
Yeah, but half that Omega can kill, unless he gets passive silenced. Is it passive silence?
No.
Okay,
There's no passive block.
Here, Licorice just Dark Dragon Breath.
He might choose to just mass heal. Yep.
Either is fine, I suppose.
Now he can do the secondary AoE. Pretty much the only choice left, really. And hope for the best. Or he's gonna go for Omega, I guess. Is it not under guard? Is it like passive block? No, you guard one ring, so I don't know why.
No, but your guard is down, so.
No, it's like a talent thing. Oh no, the mobility.
Yeah, you can't guard, right?
Okay.
Well, this could happen. So yeah, if you kept it close by, you would have definitely won.
No, he still can win, right? There's double AoE from Arian Run, but she's not gonna do too much. He's definitely gonna live, and he's going to AoE next turn. Or he could potentially. Nope, you're not gonna kill. Definitely not gonna kill.
That only knocked out the shield.
You could kill Elwyn the auto attack, which she does.
But the L1 doesn't really matter too much.
Yeah, only choice at this point is just AoE with this unit. Good thing you got your. This didn't get the spell, which is nice. So you're gonna do decent damage. I think Himiko's dead.
Yeah.
Is that 5 stars? Has to be 5 stars, right? Because I think it's 20%.
Yeah. I think 18 is 5.
Yeah.
I think. But yeah, the Himiko.
Most likely.
To the Licorice.
I think he's gonna kill.
He doesn't have another AoE though.
He does. He does. You have 2.
Oh.
Yeah,
he used 2 already.
No. He used 1.
No, he didn't.
Pretty nice though. He still has a chance, yeah.
Yeah, he still has a chance, but it's not a great one.
Because of the Tenyo, he has a chance, actually. So you got Tenyo here? That actually helped Pizza a lot, because this Licorice is heal block. That Licorice is dead. That Licorice is dead, right? Yeah, Licorice is gonna die here. She's gonna use Dark Dragon Breath, and maybe this silences her. Which is a possibility. But he's gonna back up. Now maybe she's not in range. She's still in range, so
yeah,
no.
she's still in range.
But it did get rid of the heal block there. and healed a little bit from there. So
Oh,
okay, that also works. That also works.
it should be game over though.
That looks game over to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't have 3C. That's right. Only has auto attack.
Oh, that's all the time. Okay.
And
He still
only
kills though.
the card is down. Yeah.
I think it got converted to some debuff from Cougar probably.
Yeah. I mean the somehow it worked out.
Yeah.
Somehow it worked out.
Yeah, but that was definitely a very winning game from Meowsensei.
Yeah.
He just
It started really strong when you sniped the chocolate
Yeah.
for free. Somehow. The all-in strategy. Pretty much, I'm pretty sure Pizza pretty much gave up after that, but it worked out with the Kruger.
he used YOLO, then it worked out.
Yeah. The Kruger.
But I suppose Meowsensei, if he brought like Mass Resist, would have won.
Yeah, it's just because when you see a draft like that, like I said, they're both playing very dangerous games. It's pretty much whoever gets the better debuffs win. But then he had Omega, which gave him an edge. But
yeah,
Omega died from the guard down.
Yeah, unlucky in that sense, but I suppose Meowsensei could have brought Master Resist. It's not something you think about very often, though.
Yeah,
like I'm gonna bring Master Resist to prevent my Omega from dying after my Albedo gets guard down. Yeah,
Yep.
That's a little bit too much of a stretch, but if you think really deep, maybe that's what you do.
Yeah, you could do like Mass Resist, Mass Protect, and Mass Heal if you want. But he definitely wanted to faction buff though.
Yeah, that's more of a setup after Licorice gets her unique.
Yeah.
But right now, most people just bring like 3C, Mass Heal, and stuff like that.
Okay, so both worlds are banned.
Okay. Hopefully, Pizza bans Omega quickly this time around.
This is also very small map. Player 1 does definitely has an advantage here. It's easy to go in.
So Meowsensei went to go second as well.
Yep.
I really don't understand these players. I really don't understand.
Yeah, in this case, because Meowsensei is very aggressive, and also the fact that he only has one act again, so it becomes super easy to ban out his act again. Which he doesn't though.
And he still doesn't ban Omega.
Wait, that's an interesting choice. I guess he felt like Ares is too much of a threat. Okay.
I mean, if he picks up Ares right now, I can understand not banning Omega, but right now he didn't do that. So now I just pick Omega, hopefully. Those are two units you don't like facing when you have Omega. So I thought he would have just chosen Omega.
Well, at least he got act again. He wants to play safe this game. He is down, so understandable. He can still pick Omega, but
Pizza still didn't ban.
But he's okay though. He's lineup.
Yeah, the Rians are really nice against Omega.
Yep. So he's gonna get all these. If you bring Hilda, if you pick Hilda now, he has a really good lineup, and you're pretty much protected from the push. So I think Hilda's okay.
Yeah, and then the debuff should overwhelm the healing from Liana.
Oh, he's just going all in like this.
It's fine too, I suppose.
Yeah, it's okay. He banned the Omega, so it's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he picked up the Bozo, so he banned the Omega. Okay.
Because if you give Himiko now, Hilda would have been really nice. Which I think he's gonna pick up Himiko.
Will you still win though, even if you get pushed back so much?
He can, because it's not like his units are gonna be stuck, because they don't care about the tiles too much.
Yeah, they're all infantry, if they want it to be.
Except Bozo, but you can bring
strategy, I'm not a big fan of. But
it's just very annoying because you can buy time and also disable your opponent from making plays, like comboing you, for example. So it's still very strong. But he still gets Hilda if he wants to, which he doesn't need to because there's basically no single target. But okay,
I'm not sure about picking Aaron. Is he even good against Pizza right now?
no, it's not because you're up against 2 infantry.
Yeah, I guess you can double AoE and kill the Bozo, but
Yeah,
if you want to be anti-Bozo, you can just maybe go
I don't
pick
think
up Licorice or something.
I don't
like
think Bozo's a big threat right now. It's really the Reen, right?
that. Yeah, but together they're even scarier.
Yeah.
And he also let Pizza have a second act again if he wants to. I think that's what is that? 4 AoEs, 5 AoEs in a row.
Yeah, that could be
I think
really
that's
bad.
just
Yeah.
game over. Yeah, you need to like mass protect Liana or something. I don't know.
Himiko or lowly Jessica. I mean lowly Bozo is okay. But either way, it's kind of hard. There's a lot of debuffs here. He does have Liana and Juggler though. He could choose to bring Mass Protect. That's going to protect you from burn, getting combo. And it is actually going to be Gezerov, which is okay though. He does have a full mid team. And
Gezerov can probably 2-shot burn, right?
Gezerov.
I feel like that's possible.
Yeah, Gezerov does decent damage to burn. If you bring the skeleton archers, you ignore all the demon tech for burn. So the skeleton archer is actually doing quite good damage to burn.
Does Gezerov have like wizards?
Yeah, she has wizards.
Wizards probably do a little bit better, but
yeah, maybe. He picked Hilda here. I feel like Liana's better.
Yeah, it is better, but I think you have such a good strategy right now. Just AoE out of your opponent. Maybe the push might be the one that sort of kills you potentially.
Okay, that's fair.
And it is also a better tank. Your burn can now go full AoE instead of, sort of going a little more defensive. Even though you didn't really need to, but
yeah. I mean, there's no real debuff coming from Meowsensei, and he does have decent amount of combos here. Meowsensei too. There's a jump, push. Arion does have AoE. There's also explosion for Gezerov. So that's also scary though.
Yeah. So I think that's safe as well. But Pizza should have a really good matchup.
Yep.
Yeah, no way to kill the Reen, no way to kill the Bozo, and one act again. And only a singular cleanse from Liana. Oh, did Liana bring Sky Archers?
I assume he did. Yep, he brought no.
Did not bring a heal. I'm not sure if that's good or bad. Because the burn can still sort of wreck your.
I think it's okay because you have Juggler. I think that's still okay. Because if burn comes in, you have Sky Archer, you dispel, and then you heal with Liana.
Would you rather have act again or heal here?
I would have act again.
Act again?
Yeah, it's not like you need single target heal. I think it's okay. It's just that you do have to be careful when you use your prayer though, because you basically have one chance. Yeah, burn can punch dog, but I think it's okay. You do have single target heal from ODS. That's gonna help a little bit. And burn is, yeah, it should be okay.
That's a really bulky dog.
That is the OPest dog I've ever seen. What is going on? The MDef is high, defense is high, and the HP is pretty crazy.
The MDef is, I think, regular. I think, but
it's decently high. Yeah. It's around 700. Yeah, defense is really high.
Fine.
HP is also very high. I can't tell what kind of dog this is. Because, I mean, looking at the stats from defense and MDef, I would say 2+2, but that HP is really high for 2+2. So might be just Gali Enchants. But that dog is pretty insane. I'll assume it's 2+2 though.
Yeah, we can probably check right now.
You can check. Yeah, just because of the barrel, just because of the defense and MDef, I would say it's 2+2. But even for 2+2, that's really high HP. That's pretty insane stats.
Well, it's not in his top
5.
Top
Okay,
5.
That's fine.
Interesting.
We're seeing this again. What's going on with these Hildas?
You mean the route and RAM?
No, I'm talking about the stats.
Oh. Oh
Because
yeah.
remember remember
this looks
Dark
very
Knight.
similar to the
Yeah,
previous one.
remember the Dark Knight also had like 16,000 and high defense, because that defense is really high if you go up at. Yeah, I don't know what these guys are going for. Interesting.
Is it like a reflect or something?
I don't know.
It could be the melee reflect thing.
Yeah, maybe. So they just like step up a little bit one by one. Let's see. What options? Okay. Probably gonna 3C here and then act again, looks like. The question is, what is
the ODS kill? Can the ODS kill here?
Kill what?
It won't reach, right?
He can 3C, but 3C basically contradicts the play that he wants to make, because he locked these two down, but if you 3C, you push them. Oh, you can't push them. You can push burn though, right?
Burn, yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't bring molders. He brought Stone Colossus, which is interesting.
It is interesting. It is interesting.
Maybe there's not molders built up or something.
That is interesting, yeah. Molder's just better for self-sustain, and there are two magical. And it's not like everyone's gonna do a lot of damage. So.
Meowsensei brought Leviathans too. Which is weird.
Okay, instead of 3C, he's just gonna heal, which is fine. And X again. Nope. He's just gonna heal.
You think this burn's dead?
Yeah. No,
he can't be dead.
Not yet. No. He's pushing though, which does nothing. Pushing wise, it doesn't do it. It's just damage, yeah.
Whoa.
What?
Well, Leviathans are really weird.
Leviathan is very weird, and
they're very bulky, but they're just not very. I mean, Hellfire is probably something better.
To me, the act again is kind of weird, right?
Yeah.
Act again
too. He can't really explode. Maybe he thought that the troop with the summon will also act again, but
why didn't he AoE though? Why did he auto attack? That's a strange play. So you waste your act again, and you use one AoE here. Might also combo your AoE, right, for next turn. But instead he auto attacks Hilda. Because if you AoE here, she's gonna be forced to use 3C. So there's gonna be no act again for Pizza next turn. Because that's probably the first move he's gonna do, right? Yeah. And then you're gonna have two more AoEs. You have Hilda, you also have the explosion, and he's not gonna have any heals. So it's very good for you.
Yeah, he should act again the Aryan.
Well, I mean, he doesn't have to. He doesn't have to right now, but
Well, I feel like it was the best chance, right? He had 3 AoEs. If you act again the Aryan, he would have 3 AoEs in a row, right? Or is it 2?
Two. But either way, if you act again Gizorov, I think you have to use the Dark Dragon Breath here. Not auto. Maybe this was a misclick? I don't know.
That's a weird misclick.
That is a weird play though. Maybe that's gets rid of Beat Shock. Clock though, which is nice. Beat Shock's still there. Yeah.
The debuff pool for this thing is really strong, right?
Yeah, it's not gonna. Oh.
You got passive block, and I guess maybe to spell the 2 guard range.
Yeah, he got passive block and the guard range, which is yeah, I've seen this happen.
Yes, that's pretty lucky. But I know the summon has really strong debuffs.
It does.
Goes both.
It does.
It always like seems to do really good things.
That's,
I'm not sure what it is, but it just seems to have good things happening.
Yeah, that was like crazy RNG because there's no debuffs right now. That is insane RNG. But even using the sleep right now was really greedy.
I think it's fine. I think it's fine.
Well, he is protected from one more AoE, so
yeah.
He definitely didn't expect this construct on that. Yeah, that is very RNG. Yeah. Got the perfect RNG there. Because even you're giving 2 debuffs. The buffs on construct is really nice too, right? There's no self-destruct. Still.
Yeah.
I'm surprised this kills him though, because he healed from this, but still dies from the AoE after.
No, that only heals soldiers.
Oh, it only heals soldiers? Okay,
Yeah.
Okay. Makes sense.
But yeah, I guess if this wasn't a demon one, it wouldn't have killed. So that's pretty interesting. But that's a really buff summon though. That's a 17k.
Oh yeah, that's why you use Demon Gizorov for sure. Yep, that is pretty strong. Yeah, this is like an ideal summon.
Damage dealt plus 40%?
Yep.
Wow.
That's fine. It's gonna push.
Nice. Okay. Oh, in this case, do you attack first or do you just AoE? I always attack first and then I AoE.
Oh, there is a risk. Just because Hilda's counter is not that strong. And Zealots do have high defense and they also have the Holy Protection, 30% reduction, so it's probably not gonna bring her down to trigger the second hit, probably why.
It probably would, I would think, because
it's risky.
He moved like 4 squares. There's a 40% attack bonus, I think. And increase for the attack.
What do you
3C does that.
What do you mean 4 steps?
The 3C from Hilda.
Uh-huh.
The more tiles your opponent moves, the more damage increase.
Right. Okay. I don't know. It's just risky. Zealous is pretty squishy, so maybe.
That's not gonna kill a 15% reduction area.
So I mean, what I'm saying is this is fine. Good thing is to silence Liana. There's the movement down. It's gonna cure these 3, but not. Actually, it's gonna hit 4. Okay.
I would save the healing. Yeah, because right now you're not gonna Don't. I would not dispel there.
I think it's fine. It's not. Oh, it actually killed the Sky Archer, even though it's fine. And clock. It's actually not looking too bad. You could heal with Florentia, and then you could also act again because you clocked. Not too bad. Not too bad. She could act again. Push. Not gonna kill
Like
them.
Burns dead, right?
It's Lancer versus infantry though. It's
Oh,
high defense.
You can't push. You can't push.
Yeah, you can't push. But you could kill Florentia right now. You're gonna kill Florentia right now. Which can be pretty bad.
It's double attack?
Yep, it is double attack.
Yeah, I go for it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be surprised if he doesn't.
Some nasty debuffs though. And a clock.
Yeah, you have to kill. At least you can kill Arion in return. Yeah.
I wouldn't have probably hit from there. I would have probably hit from above Florentia. Because now the burn has a free guard range.
Yep.
But
That's
this
true.
is gonna kill Bozo.
Yep.
So regardless, it's pretty good anyway.
So you didn't really need to rush to hit this, right? You can block here. Or he can... Actually, there's no way to not kill in that block. Yeah, I forgot he moved also.
I think Hilda's still probably dead. B-Shock from Dog and then follow up for Gizarov should be dead as well.
Yeah, it's one life gone for sure. And then there's enough units here that Hilda's definitely gonna die this turn.
Yeah, no more healers, just
Yeah.
done in game.
So maybe the best play is just not use Bozo. Or move Bozo. Because he didn't move his Bozo when he AoE'd, right? Oh, he couldn't because of area rod, okay. Go here, AoE. But he wants to hit all of them. Okay. Makes sense. There's no way you can see these kind of plays. Because we're looking at it after the fact. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's GG.
Yeah.
So the last game.
Yeah, that construct was OP.
Yeah, that was because Reen was the biggest threat, and you just killed the biggest threat there with the construct
the
alone.
biggest threat. Yeah.
Okay.
17k constructs.
Yeah, that is insane. That is insane. And that dog is insane. I'm not sure what's going on with the Meowsensei's units. Okay.
Okay, bans the AoE threats, okay?
Picks
Yeah,
up
but the dog-
Juggler. Bans out heals this time. I think he's just playing to go all in here.
Yeah. Because I feel like Elwyn should be able to kill Dog pretty easily.
Well, you could just bring Lancer, right?
Yeah, but if you bring Lancer, then I think the burner can just bring infantry troops and just one-shot him as well.
Ares is the best pick here. But he's thinking about healing. He doesn't want to lose any healing here. So I think you have enough ways to deal with these.
You think so?
I think so. I mean, if anything, you could pick up Tile. Elwyn can't do anything. I think jumping them first can be really crucial though. A safe route. There is some kind of healing after getting the healer's ban. Okay. Kruger. Yeah, Kruger's okay.
Yeah, this Leonhardt in the box is kind of awkward.
It is kind of
Yeah,
awkward.
especially since there's like demon units. He's not very good. He can usually bring like Judge Talisman and do pretty well against all these holy units, but being demon doesn't really do much. They're really, really good bulk.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. You're getting the Empire buff here, so
Maybe he can one shot with Air Slash with the faction buff.
yeah, that's the old school way of
That was
killing
old
dog.
school.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that
you're
missed a lot of kills.
it's actually getting more damage now from the 18% from the Empire buff, so it could happen. You could definitely do it.
Yeah, good.
But Odious definitely helps out. Odious, I think it should have been man. It cripples his Elwyn. And also gives faction buff for Jug.
Yeah, the faction buff for Jug is pretty strong.
And I'm pretty sure the Leonard killing dog was also crit dependent, right?
I don't exactly remember, but maybe.
I think so. Because you have to use Demon Slayer. So I mean, Odious is definitely gonna help out. And usually you would attack range.
Yeah, but attacking melee is stronger.
Yeah, I think so. Well, we're not gonna see Leonard though.
He bans the Leonard. I feel like banning the banning like Odious or Hilda is better.
There's just
Probably would have
yeah.
would ban the Odious.
Yeah, Odious is...
Odious can I guess faction buff. That Licorice is not bringing faction buff, right?
Not gonna bring faction buff anymore. Yeah, it's most likely.
So the Odious can faction buff the Kroger.
Yeah.
And getting pushed is really annoying as well.
The thing is, there's gonna be 2 holy units though against most likely Gizero pick last, which is gonna be 3 demons. We'll see though.
Gonna be a...
Well, Gizerov banned out of beta to give Gizerov maybe, but that Gizerov did too much work last game. So.
Yeah.
So looks like Arian Rod last pick, which is very good here. L1's basically crippled. Can't do anything this game. And all these.
Is Elwyn dead? I feel like you can just bring Steel Wings and just 2-shot the dog.
How are you gonna reach the dog? There's Odious. Hey,
you can move far enough, right?
You're gonna get hits before you can do anything. Arian's gonna reach you too.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. You can Steel Wing the dog.
No. Because this is like really narrow in the middle. Just 1-3C. He can't really reach anything, really.
He bought Sun Slash. Okay.
Yeah, he brought Sun Slash.
I'll probably just bring the other 5 cooldown one.
Yeah, the Lancer one is actually very good against strugglers, so I'm not sure why he didn't bring it.
Yeah, passive debuff is quite annoying.
Yeah, because juggler can't do anything.
Once your Triton is gone and now your defense is down, you can definitely do something. But this map's very awkward for Elwyn anyway.
Yeah, it is.
Because there are not much tiles to walk around. Everybody's flying, apparently. Yeah. I don't know why he didn't bring Steel Wings. I feel it was kind of obvious that that Meow would have brought Lancer troops on most of his units.
Kind of just positioning. So he can't reach anybody. It looks to be balance plate. The attack is really low. So reach up to here.
He brought Shield Bash. Okay.
Oh, he brought Shield Bash. Okay.
I guess it's sort of like almost like air slash, I suppose.
Yeah. So I found out when you do ranged shield dash, you do less damage.
Yeah, when you do range anything with melee troops, you do less damage.
I don't know if it's true with everything, but yeah, you do
It
less
might
damage.
even be true for ranged troops too. It's very weird, but
Yeah, it is. You lose. There's an animation overlap, so you're doing less damage.
the water is down and it only did that much damage. That's kind of sad.
Yeah, I mean
That's
you
kinda sad.
can't expect to one shot juggler. Come on.
Uh,
There's last rights and it's
I mean, Burn has like million damage up, right? He has like
yeah, he does,
60% damage up or something.
but it's it's a normal attack. It's a normal attack. So what's the follow up here?
And that probably won't kill. I'm
Yeah,
not confident that
it
will kill.
won't. It won't.
Because the Colossus gets like a.
They
Is it
get
a
extra
physical
damage reduction.
Is it damage reduction or is it physical damage reduction? I forget exactly what it was.
I think it's damage reduction. Also, Stone Colossus also get it. So you're getting mega damage reduction here.
Well, it might just be worth it just to just heal block it.
Maybe, but you're putting all of your units vulnerable because he's gonna come here to attack, right? Now she can kill this Elwyn for free, and then probably act again to like go here and like hit everyone. Go here and hit everyone or something. It's not worth. It's not worth.
So you think this burn should kill, right?
Burn. I'm not sure because of the damage reduction.
I think that should kill. That burn is kind of weak though.
Yeah, it is. It's balanced blade. Yeah.
It's a.
It's a balanced blade.
Burn should have like 1400 or something.
Interesting. So he's just gonna do this. I think this is a lot more effective if Burn had sword dance first.
It doesn't bring the Aryan down too low, which is good. Oh, the silence is quite nice.
Yeah, the silence and look is really nice. But there is a heal tile, maybe you'd be lucky.
Like you can't transform though.
No, I mean heal tile, if you step on it, it might get rid of it. But it's looking really good for pizza. The orange is good. She's crippled. She'll probably... She's gonna do decent amount of damage to Burn too though, because of Zealots. And also, yeah, of course, Odie is doing good damage. Wait.
Yeah?
Wait.
Huh? Now he can... I guess it won't matter too much, I suppose, but...
Yeah, because she's crippled, at least...
Can't move much.
She could use 3C, and then double AoE to kill Odious, yeah.
Odious is definitely
yeah,
dead.
Odious is dead if you double
But
AoE.
the good thing is that he can just wait. He can just wait and then do it next.
Yeah, he can wait,
time,
he
right?
can wait. He can just go with
move the
Bozo
dog
first.
and move the dog, heal up the dog a little bit.
Yeah. Dog
Again,
has
heal.
heal block, yeah.
He potentially could heal. Because I think the tiles remove debuff, then heal.
Depends. They're 3
1/3
debuffs.
chance.
He's gonna jump first. Deal damage here. Or guard.
Like, he needs his water back up.
He was already guarding though. No, he's
wanted
not.
the water back
Wait,
up.
he's not guarding. What happened to the guard? Oh, it got converted. Okay. So it dispelled water. I mean the guard. Because he only lost water before. He lost guard just then. Okay.
Now you want to use it just for the water again. Anyway.
I think there's a passive block. Yeah, so it did basically no damage there. Burn can still no, he can't guard it. Okay. So what do you do here? He has to save liquors for the heal. Odious is 100% dead if there's double AoE. Just gonna hit.
Oh, yikes.
At least Elwyn can kill this Jug now. But I think both of these units are dead. There's too much here.
You think the Burn's dead from 2 AoEs?
I don't think so.
He's gonna get healed up anyway, but... I
But
feel like
Lickers can finish him off, I think. Because if you use Elwyn now, Elwyn is dead too, because he's not gonna get the revive here. And double AoE probably kills. There is a damage reduction, so maybe not. We'll have to see. So, isn't that kind of greedy?
He doesn't have a 3C?
He does, he does.
I feel like just transform 3C and just hope the Aaron gets silenced or something is better.
It's because 3C's not hitting anyone.
It's not hitting Aaron?
Well, it's gonna hit Arian Rod, but I guess you could hope for silence. But that's really taking a risk.
More debuffs is good, I guess. It would also dispel some tiles, I guess. Not sure that matters, but...
Okay, let's see what happens though. Should be interesting. The audience is dead no matter what.
Why he walked backward? Oh, to hit the
oh yeah.
Kroger. Okay.
One good thing is he does have turn prio, so he's gonna kill Juggler this turn. Licorice is gonna kill Burn. I think there is a damage down though. And start of Pizza's turn, he can 3C, which is gonna be pretty nice. Oh, it doesn't kill. It does. Okay. Imagine if it was Medrin. And then Lick is gonna finish off Burn. So this is very close right now. Or Kruger, okay. That also works.
It kind of blocks the way for Elwyn, which is kind of nice. Because you don't really care if your Odious dies, because he can't die anyway.
And the good thing is there's Disposal. That's gonna just AoE everyone.
Gonna do a lot of work.
This is a Bracer Disposal too, so there's no chance you're gonna silence. Hit everyone.
Yep. Just hope something happens. That's good. Okay. Silence doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Oh, that failed to kill?
But there is a passive block, so you can't revive. There's a very good chance to kill this guy. Burn is pretty much dead, right? It's not like he can do anything.
Yeah. This doesn't seem great for Pizza though.
So what do you do here? Move back Burn? Or
move back Burn does nothing, right? Because he still can get AoE ranged. He can move all the way down, but Burn's gonna...
Yeah, he can reach. He can reach. No matter where he goes, I think he's dead. If Bozo AoE...
He can move all the way to the bottom, but...
Oh yeah, he can go here. Yeah. But Arion can reach and kill.
Yeah,
that's not a
yeah.
So this is interesting because he moved here, putting yourself in AoE range for all three. But for some reason
you let your opponent choose.
No, but no. They're all in range. If you target Licorice, all of them get hit by Earthquake. But for some reason he targeted Elwyn. he just likes hitting less units, I guess. Or give him hope. He wants to give hope. And at this point, you can't even... I don't think you can kill.
Maybe not. Maybe not. You might be
Oh,
able
he's
to,
just
though.
gonna... Yeah, you might... I think you still need to go for it instead of running.
Yeah, I mean, putting yourself there makes you lose a life in as well.
Yeah, you just have to go for it. It's just one less unit to deal with next turn. And you have revive, so it's not like...
Right? You have Sun Slash.
Yeah, he does, he does.
You can Sun Slash.
He's gonna heal a little bit.
No, he's gonna heal a lot because he's gonna do a lot of damage, right?
He still has Sword Soul. Yeah, Sun Slash probably better because you can heal though. It might not kill with Sun Slash though.
Yeah, if that's the case, then just Sword Soul.
But running is
retreating
definitely... Yeah, that's probably the worst choice. He wants to attack next turn and get full
Yeah, but the
heal.
opponent can just run away.
What happens? No. What? There's one more AoE from Bozo. I think you needed to kill.
I mean, even like moving there is bad. If you want to move somewhere, just move in front of the licorice, below the licorice, because now the Elwyn has no revive.
Yeah, you can actually block area.
Yeah, you can block some movement tiles as well.
And also has revive from Elwyn.
You think that
if you're gonna buff, you can buff after, right?
You think this melee attack kills Bozo?
This, I don't
Probably
think so.
not.
Probably not.
Yeah.
That's pretty weak.
That's Demon Bozo as well.
It's also full moon. Is it full moon? Why is the attack so low? He has attack buff. That's definitely not killing this though.
I feel like you could kill the Odious though.
Yeah, you can kill Odious with Elwyn.
No, with Burn.
How? Is your werewolves
the soldiers trade against the crystal warlocks and then you kill the rest.
No, but I don't think that's a good choice. You want to heal Elwyn and also give the revive and get rid of one unit. Because, I mean, maybe he wants to run away and faction buff. Probably a better choice. But I think this is kind of bad.
This is just,
because the opponent just has too much left. It doesn't have silence anymore, so I think Licorice has 3C back now. There's one more black hole. There's also push.
And the Licorice is also positioned weirdly too. The Licorice should have been closer. I'm not sure why it's that far away.
That is a good point. She was pretty hot. Yeah, she was safe. Maybe running away from the other Licorice.
The other Licorice. But the other Licorice has...
Now it's over because
flying troops.
the Elwyn can't do anything now. Yeah.
I guess he's in the perfect position.
Yeah. Well, he definitely wanted to. He definitely wanted to transform, though, right? Or did he already transform, for some reason?
No, I don't think he did, but he should definitely transform.
Yeah, I think you want to transform there.
If you do transform, you have risk of you getting silenced, though. There is that. There is that.
That is true. That is true. Yeah, understandable.
Maybe I think you're gonna win anyway if you use units.
You
because the Lancer troops are really good.
Yeah, this is not gonna do anything.
You got heal blocked, right? I think Elwyn got heal blocked.
Yep, he did.
Yeah.
Because he didn't heal after the... Or was it a normal attack?
No,
he didn't heal when you attacked him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think towards the end, I think there's a little bit of
positioning.
There was no guarantee that Pizza was gonna win. But I think it would have given you a better chance there. I don't think this kills.
Yeah, this burn is needs work.
Most of balanced blade burns are usually around that attack though.
Are they really?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like a 1200 or something.
Yeah, it was like 12 1260 or 1280, usually around there. It's for balance blade.
Well,
Balance
the
blade
other
without.
ones give 10% attack, so that's only 100 attack more.
Yeah, so if you want to attack, people usually go full moon right now. They go full moon. Yeah, I mean, you could go Mjolnir. That's pretty popular. But yeah. It was actually looking really good for pizza. It just... ended up on Meowsensei's win there. Yeah, good win. So Meow's in top 16 now. And that should be it for all the reviews for now. And people should be start scheduling the top 16 matches. So next week we're gonna have decent amount of games. And yeah, thanks for joining me, Zelda. And I'll see you guys next time.
Nice, yeah.